Welcome back to Metroid Fusion, everybody. I'm your host, Alex, also known as Solinus Dracon. With me, as usual, Rambler81. Hi.
Good day, everybody.
How diddly doodly dang dang ding. So, we just beat the flippity flop monster, and we got ourselves the jump ball and high jump boots out of that, so that's nice. And now we have got to figure out what's next. So I think we should just head back to Robo Voice. Head back to our CO. Robo CO. Boom boom bang. We don't need no saves.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like we already saved already or anything.
Yeah, it's not as if we did some cheesy shit like, you know, making a save after our last recording and then going back to that point and trying to pretend that this is continuity.
No, we're being edgy. We're living life on the edge.
We're above that sort of problem. Oh dear.
Yeah.
Can't
What
seem
do
to
you do, Samus? Is someone out destroying you?
Someone is giving me a run for my money, and here it is, the SAX. It's worth noting she doesn't seem to hear anything.
I dare you to shoot her. Wait, can you go through the walls in this one yet? Oh no, you don't have the wave beam, that's right.
No, and I'm not about to try. I'm paying attention to what Robot Gandalf said, just run, fly you fools. And yeah, here's the next stage of development for those larvae we've been fighting.
And which kind of get in your way to bar getting into areas that you shouldn't be in yet, narratively speaking.
Yeah, it's kind of cheap.
It's still somewhat organic to what's actually going on, though.
Yeah, at least they make an effort to tie it into the story here. Look at all this vegetation. It's even flowering.
Yeah, like now that's kind of proving your point earlier. Like, yeah, this probably wasn't how it was before. This obviously has been accelerated by the X-parasites.
Exactly. Yep, nothing to see here, folks. That's obviously an exit from some other place. So again, this is not us trying to badass this game or anything. I just want to remind that we are simply meandering. We're taking in the game as it goes. See, that looked like something should have been there. It's nice I can stand right on top of this pupa and just jump up and down on it. Does not care.
No, it doesn't care if it gets in your way either.
Little twitchies there. That's kind of a good touch, is that they're twitching inside their pupil sacs. It's nice and creepy that way. God, I wish more Metroid games did what AM2R did, where you just use your charge beam to suck up the power-ups. That was a nice touch.
Well, you know where that started, right? I think you're missing a power-up back there.
Am I?
Maybe?
I don't see any O's on the map.
Oh, and that little alcove there to the side. Turn off your map.
Huh?
See a little ledge you can probably grab onto?
What, right there?
Yeah. Is something back there?
No. Oh. Well, shit.
Yeah.
Well, you're just determined to drive up my game percentage score, aren't you?
Well, you know, you're just kind of missing the bleeding obvious. I can't make you look like a complete fool.
Oh, like I'm ever out of missiles. Yeah, we've done everything we intended to do here, really. Yeah, you got the thing.
Yeah. Let's go talk to our boss.
Yeah, go talk to Robot Boss. Alright. God, creepy little twitchy things everywhere. I know what they become. We all know what they become. What's in here?
Bugs?
They become horrible bugs. Actually, I think there was a name for what they become in Super Metroid. It was Key Hunters. Yeah, a type of space pirate. You think I'm not going to face tank a little damage for an extra missile tank? You don't know me very well.
I expect you to wait until you get the ice upgrade.
Oh yeah, the ice missiles. That was a weird thing to do. I mean, obviously you couldn't get the ice beam again somehow in this game. I mean, you know, we're not gonna give away the ending just yet, but you know, ice on the missiles, it don't make sense. And then charge missiles.
One mixed it up a little bit.
Yeah, they mixed it all right.
And they did some other things with it as well. So.
Samus, we've got trouble. Releasing the security lock may have been a bad idea.
No shit.
I'm still blaming you for it.
Huh.
The SAX has invaded the water environment in Sector 4. AQA was several thousand X. With the blue hatches active, the SAX slipped in easily. The creatures and systems in Sector 4 are already showing multiple irregularities. I am currently investigating. I'll brief you in the navigation room when you arrive. Is your objective clear?
Yep.
Now, head for Sector 4.
Now I kind of wonder about the nature of the X-Parasite problem on planet SR388, because clearly this species is capable of... Goddammit, I gotta do Samus. The SAX, an enemy with my strongest abilities. But does it have reason? Probably not. It's just a killing machine. In my current state, I can't face it head on. The SAX is me, only heartless. I must stop it before it learns its potential and threaten the universe. I really don't think we needed that exposition. It just doesn't feel like I needed that information. I get it. It's a copy of me.
It's Samus acknowledging the threat that is before her, now that she's seen it firsthand.
Yeah, I guess, I need my hero to tell me that. It's a big zone.
This sector is taking more damage than expected. I knew the X were powerful and destructive, but still, this seems to be purposeful. We certainly can't rule out the possibility the SAX has a high degree of intelligence. I found the X fascinating, especially the SAX. But I digress. This sector is home to a very large creature. The researchers call it Serris.
Serris, not to be confused with Serris Victoria. And if there's any background noise going on, I apologize. My roomies are having a party today for some reason.
It is capable of moving and attacking at ultra-high speed. The more senseless and widespread destruction here may be attributed to the Serris. No doubt the SAX released it, but I can't be sure why yet. Serris has returned to the breeding tank here. Its natural behavior must be to go back to it periodically. It is a valuable specimen, but you have been authorized to terminate it. If you don't, it may invade other sectors. Is your objective clear?
Don't authorize me to kill shit, cause I will.
While you're moving, be careful. Some broken power nodes have electrified the water, but we can't cut the power. Doing so would affect the whole station adversely. If you touch the water, you'll be electrocuted. Conserve energy as you go.
Yep. So what I was on about before is just how big and badass an infection was the X problem on SR388, because obviously there were other life forms that flourished there. I mean, was it there the whole time? Was it just Planet of the X? I don't understand what presence X had if it was truly native to SR388, and if so,
perhaps it was a form of invasion.
Yeah, I guess.
Copious space travel and such. And
see
some people
you
do subscribe to the idea of biological material coming in via asteroids and such.
Oh yeah, the panspermia theory, you say?
Yeah.
Okay. Works for me, why not?
I got another question though.
What?
So we considered like opening the hatches of that because that's what allowed the SAX to allow the X into other sectors.
Yeah.
And we see that evidence that somehow the security doors are keeping it away, right?
Exactly.
But we saw Samus, like, this is something I have a big problem with games, like, well, since ever. Is so we've seen the X just blow the shit out of doors. I can imagine the only difference between, like, the different security hatches is just their security levels. That's how tough they are. So if she could blow up these kind of doors, why isn't she able to blow up the security hatches either?
Because we couldn't put a Phoenix down on Eris.
Right.
Does that answer your question?
Yeah, well, that's fine. I'm pretty sure. The same reason why I can't just destroy a wooden door, I have to get a key for it.
Exactly. Yay, missile blocks. But anyways, so I don't know. If the Chozo put the X there, then that suggests to me that, you know, why would they do that? They put the X there and then it's a threat. So they couldn't have put it there. It doesn't make sense for them to have put the X there. So maybe, you know, maybe it was something to do with like terraforming. Maybe the X ruled the planet already. You know, it was their world, and the Chozo came in to exterminate the X so that they can make their own colony. Which
possibility
kind of speaks volumes about the dickery of the Chozo. What's strange to me, and this is, you know, big deal on criticizing somebody who did a fan game, right? But Serris was only introduced in this particular game for the first time to the series ever. So how he made it into actual SR388 as part of the organic fauna and such there, I don't know.
Well, he originated from there. So they brought him here as a study material.
Is that canon?
Right. There could have been more than one.
It just seems a little bit too convenient.
I don't really see it as much of a problem.
Now, we could go this way, but, you know, I want to collect power-ups as I go. I have a thing for energy tanks. They get me moist. So does
they
jumping in
also
water.
keep you alive and such. That's kind of handy.
Yeah. Oh, the shenanigans. I call all the shenanigans on that.
Oh, you're gonna have to find some other way through. Imagine that.
I imagine. At least these blocks stay destroyed. Okay, so this confused me for the longest time, right? This spot right here I didn't realize could be blown out, so I've been stuck in this area before the first time I played. I have no business in this particular section at this moment. All I know is that there's an energy tank that I should have been able to get by going up an earlier path, and I did not do that. It's probably that path back there. I can get it on the way back.
Or maybe it's up here.
Well, we'll see. We'll find out. I mean, this is the way forward. This is progress. This is how we get to the actual meat and potatoes. Boom. God, the bombs take so fucking long. I don't see how people can speedrun this game.
Well, evidently they have.
Yeah, obviously. It's just so anti-speedrun set up, you know?
I don't know, from what I've seen, like, once you get to the final power-ups, like the gravity suit and the screw attack, that actually opens up quite a few pathways that you normally don't access through typical gameplay between the different sectors.
Yeah.
Like, you can go a full circuit around the whole thing.
Yeah, I totally missed that energy tank, but I should be able to circle back around on my way out and grab it. Hi. Come on. Oh. This is gonna be trouble. Ooh, just barely. Woo! Oh, did make it. That's okay. Any damage you take against this door, the little red X that he coughs up will more than take care of it. Alright, so I have a method for dealing with this fight. I hang right here. And I just jump off when he's gonna do that overhead thing. Except that didn't quite work out here. Ah!
So you're feeling even being a bitch.
It's hard to hit this guy, too. Alright, come on. Jesus. I'm terrible. Ooh. Ooh. He does get pissed off. So whenever he's doing that slalom sort of thing, that's when he's about to do his room-clearing jump that would blow me off of this spot here. So until then, I can just chillax, you know? See, there he goes. Aw, just missed.
You have to start standing your ground if you want to get this done.
I'm good. This is how I always do it. Whoop, whoop, no. Nope, just because I'm in Texas doesn't mean I have a stand my ground law. Come on. Damn. Oh boy, I really have got to get my timing better. There we go. It's been a while since I played it. Hey! You weren't supposed to do that. Really?
It's calling bullshit on your tactics.
He can call all the bullshit that he wants, sir. I have the right of way. I don't get how come it has a momentary invulnerability after being shot. It doesn't make sense to me. And now we get... Speed Booster! Power regained! Run until speed boost begins. At the very least, they give us a good explanation of why Samus has lost her powers in this game. Although, I have my own small theory about how to explain Samus losing her powers after every mission. And it has to do with the fact that, you know, on the same... she's always finding the same shit, right? On Chozo World, she's always finding the exact same power-ups, you know, the wave beam, the power bombs, all that shit, right? So maybe it's just standard issue security stuff for any Chozos that wear the power suits, but to prevent security lapses, it's tied to the planet, so if you leave the planet, then all of your upgrades go with you.
So she should more closely read the ULA.
Well, just like whenever, yeah, exactly, just whenever you leave the system, then, you know, your goodies get turned off. Alright, so, time to lower the water levels then. Gotta be careful with those fishies.
I do appreciate in this game how they actually just removed the run button entirely. It was probably largely for the absence of buttons on the Game Boy Advance, but...
I liked the run button. I mean, even if you didn't have the speed boost, it still made you run a little bit faster. And that's something that I appreciated. Even if it's completely unnecessary, I appreciate having a run button in my video games. But
actually, on the subject, actually, of losing weapons between games,
what's Mega Man's excuse?
Exactly, actually, the Archie comics tried tackling that.
What, Mega Man?
Yeah.
Wow.
So the basic idea is when he's essentially all full of weapons and such, he actually gets a lot more aggressive.
Oh, see, I was thinking that it's possibly just because they wanted to get rid of that dangerous technology.
Possibly, but...
Who gives a crap? It's video game logic. You start off every single game completely and totally powerless, and then you become powerful as time goes on. The only time it felt like Samus carried over any of her capabilities from one game to the next was Metroid 2, and that's because she started off with a couple missiles. That was it.
Technically, Metroid Prime as well.
Yeah, she had missiles in Prime?
Oh, when you start off, yeah, you have Morph Ball, Ice Beam.
Oh, that's another interesting point that kind of blows my topic, you know, my theory out of the water is she was within orbit of SR-388, right? On Prime.
I'd have to double check that.
Not SR-38, ZBs. I think that
that was in Prime. I think that was a different planet.
Oh, what planet was it?
Some other Chozo colony. You know, I'd have to double check that. I don't know. I dug up the Metroid Fusion manual the other day, but I'm not going to pulling out the Prime one. That case is buried somewhere deep.
It feels... God damn it, stop being electric. It feels to me like they kind of... That it was around ZBs. Okay, so there's not going to be any speed boosting in this water. Fair enough.
So what security level and training do you need to use a speed boost to access your workstation and electricals?
I have no idea. This is not an area I'm supposed to be yet. But I'm here anyways. Ow.
You're gonna get yourself killed.
That couldn't possibly happen. I don't do that sort of nonsense.
Never happened before.
Nope, never will. Alright. Speed boost to power desu! I'm just gonna grab this missile tank. Thank you. Speed booster desu! Whee! That was fun. Let's see. There we go. Ah,
Denied.
boo. Alright.
At least it marks the uncollected items on your map.
Yep, those little background dealy bobs. This is a pretty nice looking room, I'd say. Yeah, could be some fish in the aquariums, but, you know, other than that, it's not bad.
But it's a water purification system.
Oh yeah,
Cool.
that's what it's
Yeah.
for. Alright, let's hear the report. Well, let's save. Nice. Always good to save. So what do you got for me, CO?
So Serris has been infected by X2. Well, as a result, you've recovered another ability. At this rate, you may be able to face the SAX yet. But that's still a ways off. HQ has more support data. This time it's missile upgrade data. You desperately need this, but the data room here is sealed with a level 4 lock, the highest security level.
Ooh.
Let's avoid opening sensitive areas until it's necessary.
Yeah, you say that now.
Also, the route to the data set room in Sector 2 is blocked by still more SAX activity. I note a deliberate activity pattern as if it is blocking your recovery intentionally. Samus, it looks as though your best option for this download is in Sector 3, PYR.
Oh, I always thought that was PVR. Oh well.
No, Pyro.
Yeah.
You'll find PYR data room in your map after using the navigation room there. Is your objective clear?
Yes.
Now head for Sector 3, PYR.
Will do. Ooh wee! Can do! I'm Mr. Meeseeks, look at me! I want to thank you all for watching. Once again, my name is Alex, also known as Solinus Dracone. With me as usual, Rambler81. See you, Rambler.
So yeah.